Welcome in, Aries. Today we're talking about June 8th through the 14th. Gonna take a look and see what kind of energy is going on for you and how things are looking in your world. Keep in mind, as you already know, if you are someone who watches tarot readers online, this is for everybody. It's not just for you. It's not personalized. So if something scary comes up, take a good look around, make sure it's not for you. Could be for someone else. Also, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that one really wants to go, so we're gonna let it. Okay. Energy on the bottom is death. That's the end of a cycle. Something is about to change. Don't be too scared. Death isn't a bad card. Death is the ending of something and something new starting. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. I mean, heck, you get off one roller coaster and you go to the next, and that ends and something new begins. So it's not always a bad thing. Okay, we're going to look at that one. We're going to put that one over here for our next row. All right, currently we've got you sitting here at this desk working hard. Eight of Pentacles, you know what you're doing. It's all about the hard work that you're putting into this thing that you are doing. I'm not sure if it's a job or if it's a hobby or if it's just something that you enjoy doing, but you are putting in the hours for it. Back in the past, you had moments when you were feeling like the hangman, not quite sure which direction you needed to point into. It's where do I go and how long do I stay? Is this a job I'm looking forward to? Is this a relationship that could be good for me? All of those questions come into play when you're trying to make any sort of decision. And with the hangman, it's taking the time to look at it from every angle and making a decision or a choice, or even just waiting for things to become a little bit more clear, but taking time away to be a little bit quiet, reserved. You could even be, some of you may even be feeling stuck and uncertain about where you need to go. The Hierophant is about the balance of things, the social order of things, religion, traditions, the way society likes things to be. And that might be something that you are either conforming to or struggling against. That maybe we'll see where that's going to lead in the next row. We do have a Tower here, but look at her. She looks kind of glad that that's over. She is looking kind of happy that that has finally come to an end. It's been rough. It was awful, and I'm glad it's over. It's done. I can walk away from it. I'm leaving the pieces there. It does look like she's saying, you know what? F it. I'm done. I'm just going to leave all the pieces there and keep on going. Keep on walking. Next in your future is the Nine of Cups, which is a gift from the universe. So perhaps this was something that you might have been holding on to a little too tightly at a time when you could have, should have walked away, but you were afraid of change. Universe will come and knock that down and make you make new choices. And so that may have actually been a gift from the universe. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear there. Yeah, try not to do that, but yeah, what can I say? Coming in is the Ace of Wands. Do that thing. This is that spark of life, that idea, that action, that creation that you were thinking about. This might have been what happened here with this hangman. Taking some time away to think about your creative process, the things that you want to do, and begin something new. It's also passion and desire, something that you are so incredibly passionate about, that's something you love. And it's that little poke saying, you know what, it's time for you to do that thing. Time for you to do that thing. Now, this card is in the past. Anything from here over is past. Anything from here across is future. So here we go with more clarification. Queen of Pentacles. She loves the good things. She likes things to be just so. She is someone who nurtures her home and her security. Very grounded, very practical, but generous to those who are in need. She she values comfort and security and the finer things in life. Can't say I blame her. Fine things are nice to have. It is nice to have nice things. Four of Swords is coming at a time where you need to find some peace and some quiet and some rest. Gather yourself, do some self-healing, some things that bring about peace for you, because you've had some hard times. That tower was pretty exhausting. It's left you feeling tired and in need of rest, both mental and emotional, physical. You just need some time to pull yourself together again and some rest. So with this tower happening, Aries, and this Nine of Cups, and it being a gift from the universe, there is something higher that is meant for you. This is the Judgment card. This is a card of being called to do something that is bigger and better for you. It's when the truth finally does come out, and it's an awakening. And that awakening can be that piece of you that says, you know what? That was never right for me to begin with. And it's finding a new path, a new way of doing things, and a new sense of yourself, leaving behind the judgments of others and all the things that go along with depression and not feeling like you belong, but leaving all of that behind and going forward into a new job, a new position, or even a new relationship that helps you to feel like you are who you truly are. You can be yourself and feel comfortable and natural about it. All right, coming up in the past this one's kind of on the cusp of the past and moving into the future now, and that is a balance, and it's the Temperance card, and it is about balance and healing, like we were talking about here with this Four of Swords. It's about that healing time that you need to take and find that comfort level and that self-moderation, self-control kind of place where you need to be. It's about not actually reacting as soon as somebody says something that provokes you, but more like taking the time, deep breath, and responding peacefully and calmly, with patience and with kindness. And after coming through a tower situation, it can be kind of hard to not just snap, but you are coming to yourself to where you're not as impatient as you once were. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of abundance, is having everything that you need and things that you love around you. So you're looking wonderful in that sense of the word. And then again, with this tower situation and this new calling that you have and the gift from the universe, you've also got the Six of Swords, which is about moving on. It's moving into something that is more familiar, more comfortable, less turbulent, something that is calmer and more peaceful for you. It's sometimes it can be moving house. You might be leaving your neighborhood or the home that you're in now and moving into something new and different. Or it could be even just changing jobs. I kind of think this might be a job thing. It could go a couple of ways. So you could either take it for a job as moving on to a new job, or even just a newer situation, a newer relationship even. And coming up next, we have the Seven of Cups, which is a card of being completely overwhelmed, but in a good way. Look at all the choices that you have. This card is moving into your future, into your current point where you are right now. You have options. You're not in the cold. You aren't without ideas. You do have brilliant ideas, Aries, and you're going to use them and make a fine difference. The Page of Wands steps in, and the Page of Wands is about being enthusiastic and, like I said, full of ideas. That's so funny that we just said that, and this is the card that really is full of ideas. And this person loves adventure. It's a time to be curious and creative and enthusiastic with what you are heading forward into. Can also be a card of being a little impatient. So be aware of that. If you start to feel that impatience coming up, nip it before it takes over your day. And oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? Your outcome card is the Fool. It's taking that step, leaping off of the edge of the cliff and into something unknown and brand new that is your new adventure. It's a brand new fresh start. It's an opportunity to better yourself and to see the world and to see things in a different light. I love how that came out for you today, Aries. That's absolutely lovely. All right, let's take a second and pick a couple of oracle cards for you too. And spark. Spark. That is so true. It's the spark of life. We're talking about doing the thing. It's this ace of, where'd he go? The Ace of Wands. It's that spark of life, stepping out of your comfort zone and just doing the thing you want to do. You've got some brilliant ideas. I feel this level of happiness that is very nice. It's a good time right now for you. You are feeling very good and very ready for change and happy and content. Lock. Something is hidden or locked. So something that you're not quite expecting or know about yet is coming up. And that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just is something is going to probably come up and surprise you, apparently, if it's locked. And then suddenly there's something hidden or locked. Locked I can handle. Hidden I'm not happy with. Unlock it already. And hidden is, where is it? That's the frustration. That's the impatience, right? All right, Aries, thank you so much for sticking around with me today as I read for you for the week of June 8th through the 14th. I'm grateful you're here at Betwixt the Between Tarot. If you had anything resonate, I'd love it if you'd hit that like and that subscribe button. It really does help my baby channel grow. Thank you for being here again, and we'll talk again in a couple days.